Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to start an application which will use your slivers, and we have your sliver app bars, then your this sliver grid view, and then we have this navigation drawer. So this is your navigation drawer, and if okay, the first screen would be something like this. This is your scrollable view like this, and then we have the other screen which is your uh, yeah, this is your next screen. So this will be your header, so it should appear like this is your navigation header, and then this is your list item, and we have certain icons over here. Okay, so let's get started today. Okay, so the basic application will be the same. Okay, I'll show you from scratch. So this will be a debug banner. So if I don't want this debug banner, I'll just use this debug show checked mode banner false. And then we have this scaffold. And okay, inside this scaffold we'll be having two things, which is your drawer and your body. So let's suppose I use body first, and in this, since we are using your sliver app bar, and the other thing is your sliver grid, so for that I should be using the custom scroll view. I'll just mention it over here. This includes your sliver app bar, what we are going to use, and the other thing is your sliver grid. Yes, so we'll be using these two things inside your custom scroll view. So this is my custom scroll view. Okay, so in this we have this slivers, and in this we have certain widgets, which is your sliver app bar. We'll start with sliver app bar first. Okay, so I'll just pinned it to true so that it should remain over there. And the next thing is I'll just give her some expanded height. Let me give it as 200. Then there should be a flexible space inside the sliver app bar so that you can show the picture or the image over it. Like as we have seen that there should be an image in this app bar. So for that I'll be using one flexible space, and it is flexible space bar. The center title, okay, I'll explain this later. So there are we can write okay, we can provide image, or we can give text over here, but okay, I'll do both of the things. I'll provide the text also. This is my title, and the text would be foods of India. Okay, so this is my text, and then we have certain things which is used for styling. So I'll use this text style widget, and inside this I'll just change the color of the font. Let's take it white only, and then we have font size, which is somewhat, let's say, 20. Okay, so this is your title, and in which we have this text and text style. This is for title, sorry. And this is your flexible space container, which contains your this text, and the other thing is your background. So I'll just choose any image. I'll choose image.network, and the I have already chosen this. So I'll just pick it from here, this link. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Okay, so it appears like this image will appears like this, and obviously I'll be needing some space. So let me uh, just a second. I'll be needing space after this, so I'll basically just embed it inside your fit. So it is like box fit. Let me just do it box fit dot cover, so that it will cover the entire this bar. Yeah, so it covers this entire bar. Okay, so this was your silver app bar. I have just created the silver. If I set it to false, let me just set it to okay, I'll not set it. Whenever I'll try to scroll, so it will disappear. So if I want to kept it something like this, sorry. Yes. So if I wanted to kept it something like this, I had to always do it pin true. Okay. So this was my Sliver app bar. One more thing to note here is I was talking about your center title. What actually center title means? What happens in your Android devices? The title would be aligned to the left of the device. So to make it in center, or actually iOS take it by default as center, but Android doesn't take it. So for that, I had to keep this center title, which is equals to true. So I'll just keep this central title equals to true, so that the title will remain in center throughout your applications, which whether it is in your Android or your iOS. So the next thing is your sliver grid dot count. We'll be using that for your their tiles like here. So I'll just close this and use my sliver grid dot count. This will be my next widget. So I'll just remove this and maintain the hierarchy. Okay. So this is my cross axis count. There is cross axis count, main axis count, sorry, cross axis count, cross axis spacing, and main axis spacing. So I'll just give a cross axis count of 2, so that two tiles will appear in your in one row. And then we have your cross axis spacing. Let's say let's give it as 2, and then we have your main axis spacing. Let's give it 2 also. Okay, so these are my spacings and your count. Then I'll be having certain children, so I'll provide this children, and let's take okay, I'll choose different containers for it. So I have one container in which let's take one color of that particular container, or okay, we don't need color. I'll just provide the image directly. So this is my child. I'll just write this image.network, and then I'll be providing certain this what is this particular image link. And apart from that, I'll just make it fit, which should be box fit.cover. Yeah, so these will be my container widget, and I'll just copy it from here, and I'll just paste few of my containers. Yeah, I just missed this commas. Okay, so yeah, these are my containers. Now I'll be using these containers. So I'll just provide the images in this image.network. I'll just choose it from here. I have this image first, which will be in this thing. Then yeah, just a second. Okay, then I have another. Okay, let's just restart this so that you'll be able to get what is happening. Okay, so this is my first image, and the rest images are not coming just because I haven't provided any image URLs. So it will appear like this, and then I'll provide okay, so the next one is this, which is my this thing. Then I have this thing. Okay, so the next image would be this. I'll just change the images first. Okay, so this is the other image, and the last is my, I guess, this image. Okay, I guess it's repeating. Okay, I'll just change it. Okay, I'll just change one thing. Okay, so this is this image, I guess. Okay. Okay, this must be in double quotes. Yeah, so these are my images. I can just scroll it down also. I'll choose one. Let me choose one different image also, and I'll just use this in this container. I just copied it, and I'll just use this. Yes. Okay, so it will appear like this. So this was my sliver grid, and there are particular containers inside this, and then we have this spacing and count. So it will appear. Let me just give it 4. So now see what happens. It will appear like this. And what if I give it as 1? So it will appear like this. It's a scrollable view, so it will appear like this. Yeah, so this is my slivergrid.count. So this is something what we were doing and on sliver grid. And yeah, so this is the application we wanted. And yeah, this is your body part. So we are done with the body. We'll start with the next one. So the next thing we have is your drawer, and let me just write it like this. This will be my drawer, and I'll just provide it this drawer widget. Okay, so now we'll do the rest of things here. Let me provide one list view. Yeah, this is my list view, and let me give the padding first. So let's take it as edge insets dot 0. Yeah, I'll take it 0. Then I have this children, so that I can provide multiple things inside it. So the first one is your drawer header. Yeah, so this is my drawer header, and it should contain my child also. Okay, so before this, it should contain one more thing, which is my decoration. So it would be your box decoration, and let me choose some default color. So the color would be, okay, it is colors dot, let's say, blue gray. Yeah, I'll just rewrite it. Okay, so this was my drawer. And okay, it will fail just because the drawer should had your should have your child. So that is the reason it's failing. So I'll just provide this child, and inside this child we'll have certain rows, so that we can provide the list, and then we'll be giving your we'll be providing one list, and then we have this thing, your icons. So okay, let me just start with this first, and inside this we'll be having this children. Let's say I have one text, welcome. So this is basically my text, which I'll be writing inside your this drawer header is basically your header, and in that particular header we'll be providing your text and one widget, one icon, sorry. So there will be a row in which I'll be providing these two things. So this is my text, and let's say I'll provide the styling also. So let's just give this style, and then we have this text style, and inside this I'll just choose a color for my text, which is white. Then I'll just choose a font size, let's say 20. Yes, so let's see what happens now. Okay, so it will appear something like this. So next I'll just provide the icon inside this row. So this was my first child, which is my text. Then I'll give one icon. This is my icon, and then I have, I'll just take it in the next line, icons dot, let's say I have something florist. Yeah, I chose this one earlier. So this my okay, sorry, this is my color. Let's take the color again, the white, which we have for your text, and the size would be the same as we have for your font, which is 20. So now see. Okay, so it will appear like this. There is no space between these two things, that these two widgets, which is your text and your icon. So I'll just give a sized box between these two things, and in the sized box I'll be providing the width, just because it's a row. So I'll give some width of, let's say, 20. Okay, so it will appear like this. Okay, so this was my row for your drawer header, and the next thing I'll do it will be a list child in which two tiles will be there, and then we have a container in which we'll have a row where all the icons will be present. So I'll just close this drawer header, and the next thing I have is my this list tile. Yeah, so I'll just choose this list tile, and inside this I'll just give some title. Let's say I give okay, yeah, I wrote Punjabi food, let's say, first, and the okay, they should be on tap, so I'll just write it like this as of now. We'll start with this later on. And yes, so this is my list tile one, and then I'll just copy this list tile and just paste it over here, and let's just change this text. Yes, so let's see how it appears now. So it will be a list tile like this, Punjabi food and Rajasthani food, and whenever you tap on these particular list tiles, you will be redirected to some other page or something. So I'll just wrote that code later on in this on tap. We'll do that later on. Okay, so apart from this, we have this drawer header list tile, this list tile, and apart from this, let's take one container which will contain all of my icons, your social media icons basically. So I'll just provide a row, and then I have this children widget, and inside this, let's take, okay, I'll take cross axis alignment and everything later on. I'll just choose, okay, sorry, yeah, so no, yeah, I have this children, and now let's take one icon, icons dot, let's say call icon. Yeah, and I'll just keep on copy paste this thing. Okay, so first one is this, the second one, let's say contact something, let's say like this, the third one, let's say mail, and the fourth one, let's say something like this, domain, and the last one, okay, we'll use this Facebook one. Sorry, it is Facebook. Okay, so let's see how it appears now. So there is a row of these particular icons, and obviously there is no gap in between. So what I can do is, the first thing I have to do is, I'll be using this cross axis alignment. No, I don't need this cross axis alignment. What I'll do is, I'll just provide a sized box in which I'll be providing this particular width. Let's take 10. Oh yes, so I'll just run it first. Okay, so there is some space between your this left side leading and your this icon, and I'll provide the sized box after every icon, so that there will be some space in between those icons. Let's see how it works. Yeah, so it looks good now. Yeah, so this was my container in which I have a row, and in this we have certain icons inside it which are being separated, or which are being spaced by your sized box. So yeah, this is all your application, small application. So this is my sliver app bar, but then we have your sliver grid, then we have this drawer in which we have this drawer header, where this is the list tile, and this is your row which contains all of your icons. And yeah, so this was the same application we worked. I showed you, and okay, this is my this comes under your this body. Okay, I'll explain it to you once. Okay. So this, the first thing is your body, which have a custom scroll view in which we have this sliver app bar, which is your this. Then we have sliver grid count, which is your this, and this is just happening just because I pinned it to true. Then this was your body. Then we have this drawer. So we have this drawer over here, in which I'll just open it, and we have certain things, which is your drawer header. So this is your drawer header. Then we have these two list styles, and then we have a container in which we have a row and icons inside it. So this is my row and icons. Okay, so that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe. Thank you.